A high blasted heathland leads to the drop down into the steep walled canyon of the Rio Ebro. Coming down the switchbacks into the canyon, for me always brings back memories of stopping in the 90s to look at the view with my father, who also loved Spain, and he was an artist. We were on the way to do some work near Valencia and stopped off here. The colours and grandeur of the Spanish scenery are always enhanced for me by the memories of his artistic view of the world and his paintings. Going down there are two real hairpin bends, and a kilometre after the last one you will see a sign that there is a minor road going off to the right. Here is a lovely little detour to see the Risco Los Camellos, aka the Kissing Camels, and then the cascading waters of Orbaneja del Castillo. Carefully make the tight turn onto the BU 643, which swiftly takes you into the little pueblo of Escalada, which my dad and I were looking down onto. Pass through Escalada, and the road narrows, turning through woodland which masks to some extent the high cliffs and the rushing Ebro hidden to your left in the lush riverine jungle. The road bends round to the right as the canyon narrows, and you glimpse the high-coloured cliffs painted in yellows and greys which loom above the lower slopes. On the long straight around the kilometre 4 marker, approximately 2 miles from Escalada, there are a few places where it is possible to pull off the road. Through the trees on your left, on the top of the canyon wall, is a line of spectacular eroded stone pinnacles and battlements, amongst which is the Risco Los Camellos, Crag of the Camels. You will understand why they are called the Kissing Camels when you see them. Continue around the head of the Camel Crag and you will come to Orbaneja. As you come in, there are several car parks, as in season it is a popular destination, which does mean that the narrow roads can be largely claimed by a tour coach. You will see the Cascades above a narrow bridge. Just around the corner after the bridge there is another small car park, and if you are on a motorbike you can probably find room here and walk back to the impressive waterfalls of the Cascades and the beautiful turquoise pools below the bridge. To the right of them is a set of steps which will take you up into the little town. There is also one very narrow donkey road alleyway up into the town, around the corner from the little car park, and people do get cars and vans up, probably scraping their wing mirrors. However, it is supposed to be authorised only, and although it may be easy enough to ride through on a motorbike, I prefer discretion and leave the bike at the main road and walk up one way or the other. You can also see the camels from the town. It is well worth the climb up, and there is a choice of restaurants and bars for refreshments. The Cueva del Agua is well worth a visit. The water for the Cascades comes out of a cave and runs across the bench on which the town is built. One time I sat with some tapas and a cold caña, small beer, outside the restaurant on the left to sketch in my journal part of the view that I could see.